Hello guys, and welcome to episode 26 of my Medieval 2 Total War campaign, playing as England on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to start by attacking the Imperial army that is sieging Metz. So let's grab our troops and sally forth. So we are up against 2 units of armoured sergeants, some dismounted feudal knights and some mailed knights. We have plenty of archers, so this should be relatively simple. Let's fight this on the battle map.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
So I just want to take these guys out, and then possibly that will leave the door open for Staufen, which is their castle.
Units, await my orders.
I guess it really depends on how many men we lose in this battle, because it could be quite a lot. Their troops are actually relatively decent.
Archers.
I think all of my troops I'm just going to leave where they are at the start, and then we'll just create our wall outside the settlement with all of our spearmen, and then we'll have them covered by our ranged forces. Got plenty of cav to back it up. Get our billmen out, and we're all good. Let's just speed things up. I might have them all run into position, honestly. The idea here is to just kill as many of these armoured units as we can before we engage them. Be very dependent on my archers. Are they in range? I don't think they are. We've created our formation anyway, so let's just make it a control group and we'll move them forwards. Maybe not yet. Didn't even realise we could do that. Flash own ally and enemy units. I don't think I've ever clicked this middle button, even when I was playing this game when I was younger. Oh, we are actually hitting the dismounted feudal knights with our archers. That's pretty significant actually. If they're moving forwards on their own, they're going to take all the missile fire. Oh, look at that. We're holding them back as much as we can with the arrow fire. Are they actually going to come at us, or are they just going to die? Well, they made it. For how long, I'm not entirely sure, because I'm probably just going to bring these mailed knights out to the flank, and then we'll charge into them. Oh, they already broke. Well, that's one way to deal with feudal knights, I guess.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I might have to charge into their knights. Okay, or not. If they're not going to charge into me, I'm not going to charge into them. No point just yet. Okay, so a lot of their infantry already been killed. That is fine. Move forwards now. Run it forwards. That will force the engagement from the rest of the soldiers. I'm going to get my general to go with the mailed knights actually. The reason being is that we want to take out their mailed knights, and my general's bodyguard should be able to wreck their mailed knights very easily. So we'll charge into them with our mailed knights initially, and then I'll have my general come in probably from the flank. Meanwhile, I should probably run down their ballista, so that's something I'm going to do. How have we done in that charge?
Only
Seems to be
half
relatively
the enemy force
even at the
remains.
moment. Let's just come into the back of them here.
The enemy general has no honor. He
There we
flees
go.
the field of battle and abandons it. By St. George, we've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. He can rest. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Well, lots happened all at once there, but we won, so that's all that matters. Let's make sure our archers stop firing, and we can let our horsemen run down the rest of these men. Do you mind not letting these 100 men run away? Thank you very much. Don't know why my general's taking so long to clean them up, but it's fine, I guess. We'll sweep up as many as we can.
Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won.
That's all good. So, yeah, I'm surprised how
Glorious victory is ours,
awful the
sire.
AI was there. But that works in our favour, because now we're in a position where we can actually attack Staufen. And I'm going to bring out all of my units, except from probably some of the Levy Spearmen. And we will go and attack Staufen. We have a spy in Staufen? We do. It's actually a pretty large chance that we will open the gates. What I'm going to make at Metz in the meantime is probably just a bunch of peasants. And maybe some more Levy Spearmen.
Orders. To war then, sire.
I'm very surprised we didn't get
to
the
assault the walls. We lay siege.
gates open there from our
The siege goes as planned, sire.
spy. There's a 64% chance. So,
Hail, my king.
pretty high, but didn't work out. Which is unfortunate. At least not for this turn.
Yes, your highness.
It seems as if the Milanese priest ended up taking out this heretic. Actually, no, he hasn't. It's right there. He's hiding.
This is the heathen.
There we go. Job done. That's what I wanted. Because now this guy is 5 piety, and I think that is just enough to become a cardinal. There's 2 empty seats, so we should have another cardinal on our hands. I've no idea why the Holy Roman Empire likes us so much. Or the Papal States likes the Holy Roman Empire so much. Maybe they're just giving them loads of money like we are. We are going to have to give the Papal State more money though. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, they are allies. That'd be why.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Right, just gotta look around and see if there's anything I want to do.
my king.
Don't think there is. Might get some more dudes here in Toulouse, just like a couple more peasants to help protect that. Maybe a unit of longbowmen as well.
Come and fight me, you coward! Hail, my king!
That's all of our cash spent.
Fleet ready,
Our navy's going to be heading back to port. In Cairo, all is well.
At your service.
I'm going to click the end turn button and hope that I've done everything. Oh, well, would you look at that. My merchant got blocked. Roman Empire is going to start the siege on Antwerp.
We're under siege, sire. A slaughter awaits either way.
Next turn we should be able to assault Genoa. And we should be able to assault Staufen. It might make the Pope hate us quite a bit, but I believe Milan may be still excommunicated. And if they are, that might actually improve our relations rather than deteriorate them. So new mission, cease hostilities with the Holy Roman Empire or be excommunicated. Okay, there we go. Our guy was made a cardinal. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. It's So I'm probably just going to keep him around here because it's only 86%. And we are going to have to back off from the siege, so let's do so.
As you will, my king.
We'll jump back into Metz.
By your command. Yes, sire.
And we'll just take that time to retrain the men here.
Orders, sire.
Gonna have to merge them manually, I think, because they have different unit ranks. And that's fine. Path blocked. Settlement besieged. End of term report. The only person we're behind now is the Papal States. Construction report's all good.
Do not tell my Kaiser you saw me.
Yeah. Able to be upgraded. Need to make sure that I do that. And relations worsened. And if it wasn't bad already, it is now. But for some reason,
God's servant.
Cairo is
Why do you serve the church?
not liking me very
Only
much.
my faith leads to life everlasting.
Let's have a look. We'll show the settlement details. Religious unrest is causing 65%. Distance to capital is 80%. Okay. So best bet is just to get us a couple of priests and just continue to try and convert this land.
Yes, Your Highness.
And then maybe at some point I can move my capital. Like if we end up destroying the Papal State or something, then we can make Rome our new capital, which is in the center of the current known world. Well, kinda.
God's servant.
Come too close, and I will not seem so ladylike.
That was an interesting threat.
Hail,
Right, let's
my
go and
king.
wipe out these guys.
As you command, my liege.
Thank you very much.
By God's will, we
And
have
I think I'm going to go and wipe out
As
these
you
rebels while
command,
we're
my
here.
liege. Hail, my king.
We've got this army to go and attack that army over there anyway.
Hail, my king.
This army's going to be
As you
hitting
will, my
this
king.
guy.
To battle.
And I'll probably just use the catapults to clean them up. The Moors have left, which is good. I was really hoping they wouldn't attack me, and it seems they haven't, so that's nice. What I am going to do is recruit a new merchant in London. Can we also get one in Edinburgh? No, that's agent limit reached. I think I was going to create another merchant down in Cairo, but since it's taking us so long to get to the goods, kind of gave up on that idea.
Journeying onward, as you command.
At least my merchants are exploring for me.
On my way.
Yes, Your Highness.
Very nice. Okay. 4,000 is going to go to the Pope, I think.
What is it you would discuss with me?
We will make a single payment of 4,000.
Of course, it would
There you
seem
go.
you are very reasonable.
And that's
Very well.
certainly raised it
We
quite
will
a
not
bit.
surrender thee. Hail, my king.
Milan's still excommunicated,
Hail, my king.
so I'm pretty sure we
By
are good
your will,
to assault this
sire,
settlement.
We shall engage.
Saying that,
We shall
we should probably have a
prevail
look
in
at
this siege,
what we're up
sire.
against. Yeah, we should be fine. These Genoese crossbow militia, although they have high defense, their melee attack is not fantastic. And the actual total melee forces in the settlement is not very high. Although Italian spear militia are pretty decent. That's interesting. Let's go
Hail,
for
my
it.
king.
This settlement will be worth
As
quite a
you
bit,
command, my liege.
so we shall assault it. Gonna be roughly 50-50, apparently. Let's fight this on the battle map.
Honor and glory await England, men.
I am actually quite worried that our melee forces won't be able to do enough. But we can just run through the gates, so that's what I'm kind of planning to do. Start the deployment. I'm going to get probably the weaker unit of mercenary spearmen to go first. Going to drop the ladders and the battering ram and stuff. These guys can all just go straight for the gate. Okay. It might be worth actually having the archers take the ladders. Especially once we get inside the walls.
By St. George, our spy has done it! He's opened the gates!
Certainly has. Right. Let's carry on. Get into these walls. I think they're abandoning the walls because we already have breached the gates. Which is good for us, it means we probably won't get attacked so much by these towers. Saying that, they are going to keep firing. We're going to lose a lot of men in this charge. But the idea is just going to be to go through the gates, get up onto the walls, and hopefully rout the units that are there.
The
That's
battle
such
is
a
very
kill
much
pit
in
here.
our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I'm glad a lot of the troops are backing off. That makes our ranged forces more useful in the future.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
I think what I'm going to do is pick up the ladders and we're going to get our longbowmen onto the walls. Right, that's the peasant archers dealt with there, which removes this tower and the right tower of the gate that we're looking at. Just got to get rid of these two towers on the left side now. Let's just come over here and maybe attack these Genoese crossbow militia on the ground. Look at those swords though. Very big swords. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that we don't need to do this. Let's just have the guys run inside. I'm going to turn off their skirmish if I haven't already. Okay, brilliant.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
We've got these Italian spear militia to get through. Also got those crossbows there. Most of the crossbows seem very spread out though, which does lead me to believe that I might be able to run them down with my cavalry at some point. That unit that tried to run away got absolutely slaughtered. I am not a fan of those bolts coming down on our heads. I'm going to get the longbows to run up and hopefully get some decent shots into the crossbow militia here.
Heavy infantry! Move out! Forward! Attack! 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 Archers! 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 Longbow!
Are we doing much damage to them? Like, their defense is so damn high. I think I'm just gonna have my infantry charge them.
Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! Attack! Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! Archers!
Alright, not too bad.
Archers!
Well, these longbowmen took quite a bit of damage, but nothing much I can do about that. They just have such good missile defense, I think, when they sort of are reloading. Not sure if that's modelled in game, like their extra defense while they're reloading. But due to them having that massive shield on their backs, it does keep them safe whilst doing so. In theory. You can see quite a few of them dying still, but there we go. I'm going to get my mercenary spearmen forwards. I'm actually going to get my general inside. The reason for that is because I want to charge into these like crossbow militia here. Although it seems as though they might engage us in melee anyway, so we might be fine.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry!
I'm pretty sure my feudal knights here are doing a fantastic job. Might end up dying for their efforts, but not much I can do about that. What do we have left outside? Just the unit of levy spearmen. Start having them come in. Okay, I think it's time to get my archers into position. I'm going to have these mercenary spearmen be at the front of all these archers. Speed things up. Oh shit. That isn't good. We better get a move on. There's a catapult that we have to deal with. They've all gone to the center, so... we need to sort that out. They're coming into melee range, it seems. Well, that's interesting. I'm not liking how they have Italian spear militia in the center, though. That kind of sucks.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We've got a lot of arrows coming down. Gonna send some of my feudal knights forwards. Right, my idea is to just smash into this catapult and then do a runner. That rain of arrows is just ridiculous. And the catapult was trying to fire at that general, so just going to try and avoid that if I can. Okay. Looks like there are some spearmen here which are doing some damage, but that catapult is not taking enough damage, and I do not want to be here when those Italian spear militia try and engage us. I think it's time to fall back with our general. With our king, that
Only
is.
half the enemy force remains.
This rain of arrows. Just look at the sky at the top. It's just crazy. Right, just baiting them over there again. We can get our general into the catapult. Good stuff.
The battle is very much
I love
in
the
our
way
favor.
those mercenary
If we
spearmen are
remain
down to
true and
11 men.
steadfast,
They're
victory
still
will be
fighting
ours.
on. True heroes. Alright, let's get out of here. My general has actually been engaged. This guy needs to fall back. Time to leave those Italian spear militia. I don't think they've been engaged for long. Alright, we have managed to well and truly break them. Great. Move these guys forwards a bit. They're on the same level. I'm just going to have my dismounted feudal knights charge forwards. Okay, their catapult just killed like half their own men. Oh, but my feudal knights took a beating there. I thought we'd done enough to just stop those from being active, but apparently not. Let's come down this way with this guy, because he is being pursued. Oh, that catapult is doing nasty amount of damage.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory
Right,
will
is
be
the catapult
ours.
crew dead? I think they just straight up died then. That's how you do it. Right, now the feudal knights can finish things off. Where is that unit gone? Okay, they are heading back to the square. I'm just going to speed things up a bit. We are taking a bit of friendly fire. I might have to get these archers to go on guard mode and target the Italian spear militia beyond. These dismounted feudal knights. Down to their last men. Let's pull them back. I'm going to allow the levy spearmen to carry on the fight. I'm going to bring up these mercenary spears as well. And I think I'm just going to stop these archers from firing for now. Mainly because they're just wasting ammunition. And they don't really have any decent targets. Like when I say ceasefire, ceasefire. Now longbowmen aren't that bad in melee, I don't think. So we might have the ones that have run out of ammunition actually engage. Because we are going to need some more infantry, I think.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
But that's good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. General's bodyguard. Advance, move. Advance, infantry. Archers.
Right, where's the rest of my men?
General's bodyguard.
This is currently quite ridiculous.
General's bodyguard. Move out.
But they're on their way. Yeah, here they are. The reason this is going to take so long though is mainly because they're in the square and therefore they won't rout very easily. I'm hoping a nice hit in the back here is going to kill off a few of these spearmen. If it doesn't, then that was kind of pointless.
Units, move out.
Now we are starting to kill them off, that's good.
Advance. Move out. Spearmen. General's bodyguard. Attack.
So we're technically attacking them from behind, which should affect their capacity to fight.
General's bodyguard. General's bodyguard. With great speed. General's bodyguard. General's
Smash into these Italian spear militia. I'm not sure we're going to get like enough speed for a charge, but maybe we will. There we knocked down a few of them. Wasn't the worst thing ever. And now we just
By
speed
St.
things
George,
up, I think.
our men have taken control of the city.
Although we could lose more horses than I would like if I'm not too careful. There you can see some of the general's bodyguard getting taken out there. Completely unnecessary. We could probably just wait out the clock now. We're just grinding down the last few of them. We're getting there. I think the billmen have done pretty well, actually. Could have put it to 6 speed and we'll watch them get beaten. Like the last couple men left. Will they survive? I don't think so.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
That's it. They're all dead. We killed every single one of them. I need some more melee troops. Really badly. You know what is ours? That is great.
By God's will, we have triumphed. My lord, our courage
And
and
I'm just gonna
honor
occupy
have
it.
conquered.
I'm going to turn the tax rate down. And I'm going to start building this brothel in the town hall. Have a look at the settlement details or the building browser and see what we've got here, if there's anything special. A thieves guild. Okay. That is it though. Just looking to see if we could build merchants there, because Genoa would be a logical place if it had the building. I guess we can start recruitment in Edinburgh, since we do have a merchants guild there. I think the merchants guild in Edinburgh is level 2, right? Yeah, it is. The one in London is only level 1. But that is nice for sure. And now we can take Milan, which is the Milanese capital, of course. And surely that made the Pope like us a little bit more. Yeah, maybe it did, but it doesn't show. Unfortunately, guys, though, it has been my time, so I'm going to have to leave it here. We've taken Genoa from Milan. I would like to take Stalfin, but that ain't happening.
Hail, my king.
And we have Roger of Bampton on the tail of this Imperial army. And we're just chilling in Denmark. And that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.